What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Southwest Fishing. So I just got off work, a little bit tired, been up since 6 a.m. But I went fishing yesterday with my dad and we got on a few pretty cool species. Obviously the typical largemouth. We always catch bass no matter what. Every single time we go out to the lake we always catch a few bass. But we did get on some crappies. So this video is actually going to be pretty cool because number one, crappies, they're fun, they're cool fish. Number two, they're big. The majority of them that we caught, they were all like 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds, and we were catching them from the bank, that big. It's crazy. I mean, it is early spring and those big females come in, they warm up their egg sacs before they drop the eggs, but I mean, to expect them that big, I haven't caught a crappie that big probably 2-3 years, so overall, it was just really cool. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys hopping on board to the Southwest Fishing fam. You guys are awesome. None of this would be possible without you guys. So if you guys are not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. But in the meantime, enough talking. Let's get to the fishing action. Enjoy. Alright guys, yesterday we were on the boat. Today we are on the bank. As you can see, it's real calm out. Real nice day. We're going to give it a shot for a little bit of bass and crappie action, hopefully. I'm going to start off with the bass. As it gets warmer, those crappies should slide up into the shallow areas, right off drop-offs and everything, and I'll start fishing for them for a little bit. In the meantime, let's see if we can pick up a little largie or two. Ink fishing should be a little bit better than the bow fishing, only because yesterday was the first day that I was on the boat. I was just getting the feel for it, so I do bank fishing all the time. I know where the fish hide, I know what they like to do, so we'll give this a shot for a little bit. I got a fish and I think it's a crappie, or a little bass, or a good crappie. I couldn't tell right there when he jumped. It's a little bass. It's a good one though. I'll take him, I'll take him. There you go. Come on, buddy, come on up. Oh, whoa, this might be a spot. I don't know if there's spotted bass here, but this one looks like one. This fish has already been caught by somebody else, and looks like it swallowed the guy's drop shot. What a bummer. How bad is he hooked? This guy didn't even try to cut off. Look at this. It's ridiculous. Guy didn't even try to... I'm not going to mess with the hook because it is pretty deep in his throat. But you could at least cut off the darn weight for the fish, man. Oh my gosh, that easy. And that guy wouldn't take that out? That's ridiculous. That fish wasn't even hooked that bad. Well, there's my good deed for today when it comes to fishing. Nice little healthy bass. And now he's gonna survive. He had a Senko pretty deep in his throat. And I think the guy thought that maybe he swallowed the hook because he didn't even bother to look, but he wasn't even hooked. He was hooked on the tongue, but the Senko was like down his throat, so it's all weird. And this is the first fish. Whoo! See how he jetted? Man, that fish was feisty. Oh, that's a crappie right there. That's a crappie hit. 100% a crappie. 100% a crappie. How that fish hit? Dunk. Yep. Oh, crappie. Alright, little crappie right there. Wicked. Check that out. Not big by any means, but man, that's awesome. 2 fish in a row, guys. 2 fish in a row. I gotta yell for him. This is his favorite fish species to catch, and also one of my favorites. So I don't want to throw these fish back in because these fish are very, very delicate this time of year. So always want to put them in nice and carefully. Get back in there. There he goes. Wicked. I knew that was a crappie by that hit. Just dunk. Oh, there we go. Got one. That's a crappie right there. That's a crappie right there. Yeah. I've missed 3 others. There's another one right there. The drop shot is sitting in his mouth, so this poor fish is swimming around with a damn weight. Oh my gosh, on the drop. On the drop. Oh, this is a bigger one. By far a bigger one. Or it could be a bass, but yeah, that looks like a bass. Oh no, it's a big crappie.
Big crappie.
That's a big crappie. Oh, he's barely hooked. This fish might come off. Oh my gosh. Look at this crappie. That's crazy. That's a big crappie right there. Full of eggs. That's awesome. Look at the shoulders on that fish. That's crazy. That's insane. There we go. There we go. Feels like another big one. Yep. Jeez.
Okay, so
lot of head shaking.
yeah, we're catching it.
Ooh.
Nice. Nice crappie. Oh, man. Look at that. What number is that?
It says 4. Yeah, 4th crappie, 2 bass. Big females. That is crazy. That is crazy. Yeah. Oh yeah. That is crazy. It's one of the bigger ones I've caught in a while. Oh my gosh, that bass hit it right at the bank. That was crazy. Oh my gosh, I was lifting up my rod and I saw the grub and then this bass just comes shooting out of nowhere. That was freaking wicked. Just a little guy, but that's awesome. Little doink. Oh my gosh, look at a little bass. Little bass, but man, he freaking fought hard.
Yeah, they're all feisty. Big or small, when they first hit, you can't even tell.
Little baby bass. Alright, so apparently I turned off the GoPro instead. But a nice little bass on the chigger craw. The green pumpkin blue. Killer. Oh, right there. Oh my gosh. There we go. Got him. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Son of a gun.
Isn't that a beauty? God, look at how nice they are.
That's crazy.
They are freaking
That's a good fish.
They're not as numerous, but they're the size. That's easy.
Alright guys, so as you guys saw, we caught a few crappies, got a few bass. I saved the bass's life, which was pretty cool. Really messed up though, I mean come on. If you're fishing with a drop shot, and you think that the fish swallowed the hook and everything, and you're gonna cut the line hoping that maybe it can either pass it and or spit it out, at least cut the weight off. I mean that weight was, it's not a heavy weight, but it was just hanging from the fish's mouth, and I mean the fish doesn't need to go through that. It's already going through enough with a plastic lure down its freaking throat, you know what I mean? So at least cut the line. But I'm glad, because I was gonna throw that fish back, but I ended up just holding off for a second and taking a look, and then I carefully pulled out that worm, and man, that fish had that thing in his gullet. I mean, like 4 out of the 6 inch of that speed worm was down his throat, and I just so carefully just slowly took it out of his throat, and then realized once it was out of his throat, I was like, this fish isn't even hooked bad, he's just hooked on the tongue. So I just unhooked him, and that fish swam off as lively as ever, as lively as he did when he was coming up and he was battling. So that was really cool. I was happy about that. But as you guys saw, some of those crappies were massive. My dad was catching a couple of them. He caught a couple nice bass. All the bass were really fat. They're all eating craws, shad. They're all full of eggs and everything as well. So early spring, it's a good time to fish. Obviously you could catch a bunch of fish from the shore. So just look for points, rocky drop-offs, ledges, anything like that. Drop shot, Texas rig, any sort of craws, worms, anything like that to catch a bass. And to catch crappies, small little crappie grubs, little 16th to 32nd ounce jig head. It can be lead, it could be pink, it could be black, it could be white, it does not matter. It could be chartreuse. They work this time of year. Those very bold, bright colors work really good this time of year as well, because they're very aggressive colors. So those like really bright greens and chartreuse and pinks and stuff like that, the crappies love them because they're aggressive right now. They're up shallow, they're chasing bait, they're running through the area, looking for areas to be able to lay their eggs. So very, very cool seeing those fish active, and really fun to catch them, because a couple of them that I hooked into, I couldn't turn them around. So overall, just fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and we will see you guys next time on Southwest Fishing. Peace.